The latest news out of Cleveland just caught everyone off guard, and it's not just because of what happened on the field. On one hand, the Browns shuffled their quarterback order and sent a clear message. They're playing the long game. On the other, a rookie shined overseas and became a trending topic, not just for his performance, but also because of his fiancée. That's right. While one young talent is turning heads with impressive numbers, another hasn't even stepped on the field yet, and he's making noise without saying a word. There's a lot Browns fans need to keep an eye on. And to kick things off, let's talk about this bold plan for Shedeur Sanders. All right, here's the scoop from Cleveland, and it's got some layers. Even though Shedeur Sanders is still chilling at QB3 on the Browns' depth chart, don't get it twisted. He's not just collecting dust on the bench all year. There's a plan in place, and it's not your typical wait your turn setup. So the Browns made a move in Week 5, benching Joe Flacco and handing the reins to rookie Dillon Gabriel for their clash with the Vikings. You'd think that might open the door a crack for Sanders, but nope. He's still sitting behind both Flacco and Gabriel. Why? According to NFL insider Ian Rappaport, the Browns are playing the long game with Shedeur. They're not just going to toss him into the fire. They want to build something around him when his number gets called. The word is, Sanders will get a shot sometime in 2025. When that day comes, Cleveland wants to hand him a full week of first-team reps and a custom-built game plan that plays to his strengths. No plug-and-play nonsense. They're thinking big picture. Maximize his potential, not just survive Sunday. Now, here's where it gets a little spicy. If Gabriel balls out and starts stacking wins, the Browns could stick with the hot hand, which means Sanders might have to keep holding that clipboard. It's all going to come down to performance. Off the field, Shedeur stirred the pot a bit this week. During media availability, instead of answering questions, he decided to mime his responses. Yep, full-on silent movie mode. That strange little stunt had folks scratching their heads, and some assumed it was his way of clapping back at critics who didn't love his recent self-comparison to NFL starters. Turns out, Sanders did chat with Browns officials afterward to explain the whole thing. According to Rappaport, he said the message he was trying to send just got lost in translation. But if Shedeur's situation is already making headlines, the story of the new starter took things even further, and just got an unexpected twist straight out of London. Dillon Gabriel finally got his shot under the big lights. And not just in the NFL, but across the pond in front of an international crowd. The rookie QB took the reins for the Browns in their Week 5 clash against the Vikings in London, and right out of the gate, the kid made some noise. First quarter, touchdown. That's how you introduce yourself to the league. But as Gabriel was busy trying to ignite a spark in Cleveland's struggling offense, the internet was doing what it does best, going full detective mode. And who popped up on everyone's radar? His fiancée, Zoe Caswell. Yep, as Gabriel was throwing darts on the field, Caswell was suddenly trending on social media and lighting up Google searches. Fans curious about the Browns' new signal caller were quick to stumble upon the woman who's been riding shotgun on his journey since their teenage years in Hawaii. The two reconnected in high school and stuck together through his wild ride in college, from UCF to Oklahoma and then Oregon, before landing in the NFL. And just before his rookie season kicked off, the couple got engaged on September 1st, 2024. Caswell's been a rock for Gabriel through every step of his football grind, and she's built up a decent following of her own online. Her sudden viral moment just reflects the growing buzz around Gabriel, who entered the league with eye-popping college stats, 18,922 passing yards and 155 touchdowns to be exact. That kind of production made him a no-brainer pick for the Browns at number 94 overall in the 2025 draft. Cleveland came into the London game sitting at 1-3, desperate for some consistency at quarterback. Gabriel's debut gave fans a real glimmer of hope that he might just be the guy to steady the ship. But as impressive as his on-field start was, the surprise MVP of the day, at least online, was Zoe Caswell. If the Browns get this Shedeur plan right, they could be sitting on a gem. But for now, it's Gabriel's moment. Let's hope he keeps making plays, not just trending online. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next.